Wow. 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 And wow again. I'm going to do my best not to be frank and cry on stage. I'm going to try hard not to do that. Or Daniel, who seemed to have a faucet running all the time he comes on stage. I'm not going to do that either. However, guys, reality is what I'm looking at here. Frank came to me and said, close the door in the office when we were at the other company tomorrow. We need to talk. That's what he said to me. I said, what is it? We're leaving, he said. I said, you're mad. You have 2 young children, just bought a house in Richmond Hill. Are you crazy? Let me show you what I found, he said. And the rest is history. Here we are. A house full of people. And we're all a part of the family of Experior. My God. Okay. I didn't cry, thank God. Now, what we're looking at here, my little talk is about the road to success is always under construction. Who know that? Anybody here understand that? And why I choose this little topic is that too many of us get knocked down because somebody says no. And the question I'll ask you here today, do you actually use that word? No. Any of us here use that word? To our children, our wives, our friends, do we use that word at all? So why are we afraid of the word when it's being said to us? Right? Successful individuals embraces failure rather than fear it, viewing it as an essential step toward achieving success. Each setback is seen as a chance to learn, to grow, and persevere. If you put any other meaning to it, you are doing the wrong thing. Success is a journey. What are some of the stuff that happens in our business that creates problems on the road to success? On the road, we have things that's called potholes, right? You know what I call a pothole? A chargeback. It's our journey. We're using this stuff in our business. When a chargeback comes and there's a pothole in the road, what does the guys on the road do? Do they quit? Or they go find a way to fix it? No? Why are we scared about the journey we decide to travel on? Life is not an experience. Life is made up of experiences, and they will always happen. Let me ask you another question here. Why would you use one experience to determine your whole future when there are so many experiences coming? Get your mind right. Right? Get your mind right. An appointment canceled. Tomorrow, you know where we're coming from. I call it dark house, right? The people are in the house, and they see and they turn off the light and they fall asleep immediately. Anybody ever get that? You're knocking though, you see the shadow in the house, but nobody's answering. And some of us go home and we fold up like a cheap tent and we quit. Is that all it's worth to you? If why you're doing this business is for people who are important, why are you allowing others to make that decision for you? The other one we look at is the solution to an appointment quitting. Guess what? Make more phone calls. No? Book more appointments. That's what you need to do. Because the one that's canceled is already canceled. Why is it going to affect the rest of your life when it's on them why they didn't keep the appointment? They didn't. Nothing to do with you. But we seem to take everything personal. That's not good. A recruit quits. Oh my God. Think of it this way. And I keep referring to where we came from. One of the best recruiters, Mauro, bringing people in is my friend that just finished speaking. He used to have people running through that office like a joke. And then they walk down the step and they got a job. And they're no longer interested. What are you going to do? You're the one that has your vision. They don't. They might be quitting on themselves, not on you. Don't take it personal, right? Now, the solution to someone quitting is not to cry. Will you feel ways about it? Of course, because you invested time in them and they somewhat just treat it lightly. Yes, it hurts. However, life always happens. Get the heck up and go fight for what's important for you and your family, right? If you have to make cold calls, make them. For some people, it works. If you have to go on LinkedIn and prospect, go do it. That's where most of my business came from, LinkedIn. I'm an older guy. I didn't have a clue about what's going on there, but I have some young guys who helped me out, right? Do what you must to succeed. Getting a chargeback. Uh-oh. Then you're saying, oh my God, I can't pay my bills. Frank DeLeo said something to me when I thought about getting a high-end car. I was arguing about the gas because it's premium gas. Yeah, because where I was coming from, you couldn't buy gas even when it's the cheapest one sometimes. He said to me, buddy, they were not made for dogs. They were made for people like you. Go write business and gas your car. In other words, change your thinking. The car, you love it. You're in an opportunity where you can do whatever it takes to own and keep your car. Mindset change, right? Now, the solution to somebody having a chargeback, book more appointments. That's what we do. Don't dwell on it. Build your business, because by building and training, Mario, guess what? Field training, you write more business. So why worry about the one that just charged back on you? Go do it again. Because why you're doing it is that important, because your family is everything to you. Such challenges can be deeply disheartening. True or true? Anybody out there? True or true? Right? However, do not allow these things to determine your future. We have the best opportunity in financial services, bar none. I will challenge anybody on that. Because after my years of experience elsewhere, studying what's going on, I know darn well that where I am has changed my life. It has changed my family's life. My wife's a living testimony. She's sitting in the back over there. Had an accident, and she was in pain. She could hardly sit. And Experior allowed me the opportunity to say to her, stop working. I retired her because Experior allowed me the opportunity to do that. Don't quit on yourselves, guys. The people you're doing it for is worth it. I'll say this here. If your why is big enough, the how is never, ever a problem. Did you hear what I said? If your why is big enough, your how is never a problem. Find a way to get it done. Love you, Experior. Have a good one.